Hey guys, I wanted to show you the peppers today. They're looking so beautiful. These are my paprika peppers, which I grind into paprika. And they're just looking so good. I've pulled a couple off just because I wanted to eat them with my eggs. And they're just really good, but when they start to turn red. And those are all the bells. These are the honeydews. And I'll go around in a minute and show you that. Peppers are doing great. This is all peppers. Like, I can't even count how many pepper plants. These are my hot jalapenos. And then those are mild jalapenos right there. Those are bells. A few little bells on there. These are, I believe these are banana peppers right here. I don't see any growing yet. That was one that I saved. I found it on clearance for like 50 cents for a 4-pack, and I tried to save them. I've got 2 of those sets, and then back here we've got all that's honeydew, and it's growing underneath my ramp there. But all that and all that, there is honeydews in there, but I'm not digging through it right now. They're still really little. These flowers have grown like massively. I don't even know what happened, but I planted a bunch of marigolds, and there's these little ones, and then these, I'm not sure if that's what they are or not, but they look like it. They're just gigantic. And then right here I have my honeydew, and I put a little mesh around it to hold it up so it wouldn't be so heavy. There's some babies. Let's go see the backyard real quick. Tomatillos are doing great right here. They're still pretty small. I've picked a few, but that one's getting bigger. It's so neat the way they start out in these little bitty, oh, where are they? Little bitty, and then they grow into this big old shell of a tomato. I don't know, tomatillo, whatever. These are my giant jalapenos I got from the grocery store, and I just replanted the seeds. And these, I think, are serrano or chili peppers. I'm not 100% sure on that. Cucumbers are struggling a little bit because of the heat, I'm guessing. They're starting to get droopy, but these look good. It's just that one vine. And we've pulled off a couple vines that have drooped. I did pull out some tomatoes and plant in the backyard. I didn't get to the broccoli, but it's okay. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it because I've got so much going on right now. Strawberries are starting to fade off for the year. It's getting too hot, so, but they are getting new growth, which is great, and they are spreading. There's one that came off of that, and all the way over here, even this little guy came up this year. So, and then there's a stray carrot. I pulled off a lot of seed pods yesterday, so we'll have tons of broccoli seeds for next year. These are starting to give off seeds, so I'll have plenty of basil for next year. So when I go to make my own spaghetti sauce, I'll use that. Green beans are about finished. Squash is just taking off, and I planted all of my fall crop right there. Not all of it. There's some kale in there. Just a bunch of other things that I threw in. My okra is finally starting to grow. Cabbage, we've already taken down 2 of those. Peas are restarted. I've got a shade cloth that I ordered from Temu, and I'm going to put that over the top of that so that they can have a chance on surviving, because it's still really hot. But I still haven't gotten anything out of this mess. Don't know if I ever will. Mainly it's just been a pain in the ass, and it's got these stickers on it that are these like spikes or whatever that cling to you and stick into your skin, and it's horrible. But here's all my tomatoes. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tomato plants right there in that area. And they're all growing up past the fence. So I'm gonna come in today and just remove some of these suckers that are getting carried away, because we don't want it to grow too wild. But this right here would have grown into a whole nother tomato and went off on its own direction, so definitely had to get that out. Let's see, here's another one. And you got to be sure not to pick the top, so I'm gonna go ahead and chop that. But just got to keep the airflow through so that the wind can blow, and when the storms come, they aren't too tight where they can pull them out. I went ahead and strung these up so they'd be ready, but it's definitely different. There's another one I missed. These are my canna bulbs. I don't know if I've ever shown them, but they give us flowers on the top, and the hummingbirds like to go to those. So those are very highly toxic to animals, so if you have pets, you have to keep them away. Zucchini is doing awesome. And we've got our first little baby squash. And the elephant ears back in the back so the dogs can't get to them. But they don't ever really go out of our sight anyways. But anyways, that's today's tour. Oh, and my big sunflowers. Have a good day.